My name's Nyla, and this is actually my very first YouTube video. I'm so excited to have finally started. I've been putting this off for a really long time. But for you guys today, I have the Doc Martens Sinclair High Maxes, which is a really great boot. And I thought that I should do a review on it because I didn't see any when I was looking up this boot, and I thought it would really help if, somebody who has it could give a little insight to people who might be thinking about buying it. So this is the box you get. It's a classic Doc Marten box. You'll get it in store and when they mail it to you. This is the little sticker on the side of the box. All it says is the name of the boot, Sinclair High Max Black Pisa. That's the type of leather it is. And it's the Quad Retro Max sole. So the Quad Retro Max sole is actually the tallest sole that Doc Marten offers. It's 2.2 inches, if I'm correct. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Now I've actually tried on these boots already. I just put everything back in the box for you guys so you guys can see what it will look like if you order it or buy it in store. Now I was fortunate enough to be able to purchase my shoes from the Doc Marten store in downtown Toronto because it allowed me to try on the boot and see if I liked it, see how it fit, all that stuff. But if you can't do that, that's still fine. You can order it from the website and they have a great 30-day return policy. So you have a whole month to get the boots, try them on, send them back if you need to, and so on and so forth. So I live in Canada, like I mentioned, and I actually paid 288 Canadian dollars before tax. And after tax, I paid 325 Canadian dollars. So it's a bit pricier than it is with the US currency, obviously, because it's worth more. And this is why I kind of stress that if you can go in store, to go in store because, you can obviously send it back, but it's kind of a hassle. And it's really important that you get it right no matter what because it's a pricey boot. It's not cheap. And you need to make sure that you're going to actually be able to wear it. So some of the pros I found with this boot is that it's super stylish. When I went to the Doc Marten store, I actually was planning on getting the classic 460s Doc Marten boot. And I ended up leaving with this, which is kind of the complete opposite. But it kind of grew on me. At first, I thought that it didn't suit me. I thought that it didn't look good on me. I thought that it was just too much, all that type of stuff. And then I wore it a bit more around the house and I'm like, wait, I love this boot. Like, this boot is totally my style. I love it. So if you're somebody who kind of always stays in their comfort zone, which is me, but I definitely recommend giving these boots a chance. It's a little bit different, it's a little bit loud, but it's really beautiful, and I think that it will make any outfit look great. And I think that's good to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, I would have never known I would have loved these boots if I didn't actually try them on. So another pro that I found is this leather, you guys. I almost forgot. This leather, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to try to show it to you guys. This leather is so soft. This is the Pisa black leather. Now, a big concern that a lot of people have with Doc Martens is break-in time. And I will tell you that this leather is so soft. Look at it. It's just so soft. The hardest part of the shoe is the heel and the toe box. Apart from that, everything is soft. So already when I put my foot into the boot, it didn't feel tight. Now, it will feel tight, obviously, if you get the wrong size, because a lot of people hear that Doc Martens will form to your foot, which I do believe is true, but there's different fits with different boots from Doc Martens. And what I mean by that is that some boots fit tighter and some boots fit looser. This is definitely a boot that fits looser. So in the videos I'll show you guys in a bit, you will see how loose this top part is around my ankle. It's not tight fitting. I mean, it doesn't bother me. Some people really like when it's tight fitting around their calf. I've kind of just accepted it that it's not going to fit tight around my calf. Most boots don't, but that's okay with me. If it's something that bothers you, that's something you might want to consider, that this top part at least for me, is quite loose. Now, when it comes to the sole, this is where you have to be really cognizant because you need to make sure that it fits the length of your foot. When Doc Martens typically mold to the foot, they stretch out widthwise, not lengthwise. And that's because this sole is not going to stretch. And this sole is welted to the bottom part of the boot, obviously, right? So if you're trying to buy the boot and it's a little bit tight and you're thinking, it's okay, I'll get some room lengthwise. I wouldn't take that risk just because even on the Doc Marten website, it says that these boots typically mold to your foot widthwise if they're going to give a little give instead of lengthwise. So if it's a little tight widthwise, you probably will be able to break it in. If it's tight lengthwise, definitely size up because even if you were to be able to break in the toe box a little bit, it would be extremely hard because most of us when we walk, we don't put that much pressure on the toe box. And the toe box is super hard. So it's not really gonna give any room. It's not gonna get enough pressure to be stretched out. So that's just something to think about. Another pro that I found is the comfortable sole. So this sole, you guys, obviously, Doc Martens are known for their comfy soles, but even though this is the only pair I've ever worn, I still feel like this sole is probably softer than even the other soles because it's just so thick and it's like jelly. It's so nice. You guys, it's so comfy. I get a lot of foot pain. I don't really have any foot pain when I wear these boots. I haven't worn them outside yet, so keep that in mind, but it's really comfy. It's like jello. It's so nice. And it's so thick and it's so padded. So if you're somebody that loves the Doc Marten boot and you haven't tried their platforms yet, I definitely recommend getting the platforms if you're into the comfort that the regular soles give you, because this is probably that times two. So I'm going to get into the cons now because I've said all my pros, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, another pro. I almost forgot. This zipper, you guys. This zipper. One of the worst things about Doc Martens is that every time you put them on or take them off, you have to lace them up and lace them down. Now, this zipper takes away all of that. I will show it to you in action. You just zip it down and look, voila, the boot's open. Now, you can actually take off the zipper. It is detachable. I hope you guys can see. Right there, you'll see it's strung through the lace. So if I wanted to, I can unlace this boot. I can take off the zipper attachment and then lace it up like normal. And if I get bored of that, I can put the zipper back on for easy on and off access. Now, I probably won't wear these out without the zipper because I feel like the zipper is a part of the style of this boot, but I will show you guys how it looks laced up without the zipper because, you know, you guys might want to see it. You guys might like to wear your boots without zippers. Me personally, I think it's part of the style, so why would I take it off? But it's totally fine if you guys want to take it off. Another con for me is that these boots, while they do fit my foot, I wouldn't say that they fit my foot amazingly. Just good. And what I mean by that is what I was saying earlier about how different Doc Martens fit differently. This is a platform Doc, and I'm pretty sure it's built to be bigger on the foot, so it's not skin tight. So it's not like you're gonna break it in and it's gonna fit like a sock. No, already from the get-go, it's a little bit loose. So I don't see myself being able to break it in because it's not even tight to my foot to begin with. And it's not that it doesn't fit me. It definitely fits my foot. If I went any smaller, it'd be way too small. If I went any bigger, it'd probably be too big. But it's just the design of the boot. It's not meant to be tight on your ankles, I'm pretty sure. So it's just a generic fit. It's not like if you were to get the 1460s where they start off tight and then, you know, you warm up the leather a bit, you run around in it and it starts molding to your foot. This is already loose from the get-go. It's probably not going to mold to your foot, you know? So if that's something that bothers you, keep that in mind. It doesn't bother me. It just fits okay. Some boots are never going to fit you perfectly. Some boots aren't going to feel like second skin to you, and that's okay. That's just the boot. But hey, it's still comfy, it's still nice, it doesn't hurt my feet. So another con is that this is not suitable for Canadian winters. So we get a lot of snow in Canada, and I definitely would not wear these boots during the dead of winter. And I wouldn't wear them because one, there's so many holes throughout these boots. So look, throughout this boot, they have the circles for the laces to go through. You have the gap between the boot and the zipper. And overall, it's just a lot of areas where water can get into. So me personally, I would wear this boot during fall, I would wear it during spring, and I would wear it during summer. Wintertime, I would put it up. Also because of the salt, you know, you don't want to get salt stains on your leather boots. And I'm very protective of my shoes, you guys. I don't buy that much shoes. I don't buy that many shoes, sorry. So when I do, I definitely make sure to take care of my shoes. I'm not a shoe junkie, so whatever shoes I do have, I treat them like babies. So I would hate to get a salt stain on this boot. But also, it's just not suitable. Like, water would get in, snow would get in, it would probably ruin the boot. Sometimes the snow's high, really super high. So if you live in Canada or somewhere where it snows a lot, I would recommend putting these away for the winter time and just wearing your regular winter boots. Like, boots that are actually designed for snow. But that's just a con for me. It doesn't really affect people who live in California, right? But it's just my con. So on the Doc Marten website, it tells you if you're a half size to size down. I am a 9.5, so I sized down. Now, I thought that this would be really good to share with you guys because some of us are half sizes, and it's like Doc Martens doesn't offer full sizes. So what do you do if you're a half size? I personally would recommend to size down, but at the end of the day, it's your foot. Everybody's feet are different. You will know your perfect size, and if you need to size up and you're a half size, then size up. It's just a generic, advice that they give you. It's just generic advice that they give you that if you're a half size, you size down. I'm a 9.5, I sized down, and it fits me. So another reason why I wanted to come on here is actually because I wear 2 different size socks with my Doc Martens. And I thought that it would be a really good tip to share because, sometimes we aren't all symmetrical. My left foot is actually slightly thinner than my right foot. It's not a big difference, but when you're wearing a boot that has little to no wriggle room, it makes a difference. So on my left foot, which is slightly smaller, I wear a thicker sock. So as you can see, this sock, it's not a winter sock, but it's definitely warm and thick. And on my right foot, which is the bigger one, I wear a thinner sock. So as you can see, it's thin. It's typically for summer, it's not a winter sock. This is how I get the perfect fit with my boots. So when I wear the thicker sock with my left foot, it fits the boot just fine. It's not swimming in it. When I wear the thinner sock with my right boot, it's not too tight and it fits the boot just fine. So I thought that was just a nice tip to share in case anybody's in the same situation as me, which is perfectly fine. Just change your socks. And it's not uncomfortable, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't feel weird, to be wearing 2 different thicknesses of my socks. And it really helped me make my boot fit well. So that's just a tip. If your boot's fitting a little tight, then you can wear a thinner sock. And if it's fitting a little loose, then you can wear a thicker one. So now that I'm done with my review, I'm just going to show you guys some footage of me walking in these boots so you can get a feel for how it looks on somebody's foot, how it might look on your foot, and just how it fits. Alright you guys, that's all for today's video. I hope that it helped you to get a sense of what the Sinclair High Max boot is all about. If you liked the video, please drop a like down below. If you have any additional questions, ask me in the comment section. I'll definitely get back to you guys. And if you have any video ideas of what you'd like to see me do, maybe some fashion, maybe some beauty, let me know down below and I'll definitely try it out. Okay, have a great day you guys. See you next time.